Hi, today we are going to learn how to swap two variables in Python. For that, I'll open an online Python compiler called as online JDB. You can use any one which you prefer. We'll remove the comments and I'll just run this one statement to check my compiler is ready to be used. Yes, definitely it will. We can simply drag this. If the output is anytime bigger, we can drag this. All right. So let's write a question for the day. Write a program to swap two variables. For that, let's start by taking two values in variables. So x is 3 and y is 5. Ultimately, when I say swap two variables, so what am I trying to achieve? I'm trying to get the value of x as 5 and y as 3. So this is the idea of swapping and getting the result. Now, let's just have a look at one of the table I'm going to make right over here. So first we'll discuss the logic, what exactly we are trying to do and how can we achieve it. So this is the memory table I'm drawing simply, which will keep track of variables and their values. All right. So we already have two variables. We have already created and initialized two variables. Okay. I would like to take another variable over here called as Z. And we will write down all the values. So X has been initialized with 3, Y has been initialized with 5. Let's say we are going to initialize Z with 0. Okay. Now, in this interchanging, what we have to do is ultimately we have to get X as 5 and Y as 3. So what we'll do, we'll begin with the third variable. We'll store the value of either one of variable in Z. That is, so what we are going to do is, we are going to use the third variable Z to store value from either of the variables. So let's say I'll begin with X. So I'll store the value of X in variable Z. So here, my memory table, Z will get overwritten by the value of X. So 0 is overwritten by 3. Next, now since I have 3 in both the places, what I can do, I can actually overwrite the value of X. And what value did we wanted in X? The value of variable Y. So what we are trying to do is we are trying to overwrite the value of X by the value of variable 5. So that is your second step. Okay, in first step, Z became 3. Second step, X became 5. Now, one last step and we are done. What we are supposed to do? In Y, get the value of Z. Now, why are we implementing this step? Try and understand. We have already got the value of Y in variable X. So now we want the value of X to be in variable Y, which has been saved in Z. So that's why Y will get the value of Z, which is 3. So that is our last step. So this way we have achieved 5 and 3 in variable X and Y respectively after interchanging them. Let's try and print the output. So let's say before swapping, we had an output. And what was that value? What was the output of variable? So let's say we'll write X is equal to, and we'll print the value of X followed by a /t. We know /t is an escape sequence to print horizontal tab. So I would like to print the value of Y, and the value of Y is, so first let's print the initial values of X and Y. We have got them correct. X is 3. We'll just remove the space from here. And Y is 5. Now the same thing, I'll do it again after those 3 steps. And we see that before swapping, X was 3, Y was 5. After swapping, X is 5 and Y was 3. So this is how we have swapped the values of two variables using a third variable. So this is the complete question. You can also swap two variables without using a third variable. You can try this out. I'll give you a hint. The hint is using operator, using pair of arithmetic operator. Try this out. And if you can't, you can check my next video. Thank you.